Hey guys, I have a 20-minute lower body focus workout for you today on the Maxi Climber. Come on, let's get started. We got 2 rounds of 10 minutes of climbing to do. We're starting out with a forward grip on our moving handlebars. Forward grip meaning that your fingers are facing away from you. We're doing a 60-second long stride here. We want to make sure that our knees are facing forward, our toes are facing forward, and our hips are back. We also want to make sure that we're not hunched over on our Maxi Climber or leaning back too far. We want a nice angle and a straight up and down movements here. Again, this is a long stride. We want to get our thighs up towards that fixed handlebar, keeping that core tucked in as well. This is our warm-up, guys. Okay, so now we're going to reverse that grip, meaning that our fingers are facing us now. We're pushing and pulling still, doing that long stride, getting our thighs up towards the handlebar, pushing down with the heel of our foot. The Maxi Climber is a full body workout. You're getting upper body worked, you're working your lower body, and you're working your core all at the same time. You really get the best bang for your buck with this one piece of equipment here. Great job, guys. Keep that going. Okay, so now we're going to put our hands on the fixed handlebar, and we're going to only focus on one leg. We're focusing on the right leg, and for 60 seconds, we're going to be putting all that pressure on that right leg, making sure that we keep our hips back. The left leg will be stationary, but we don't want to lock the knee out, okay? We want to really be driving up on that right leg, putting all the load on that leg, keeping those hips back so that your knee doesn't go over your toe. Great job, guys. Keep that going. Really driving up on that right leg. Okay, so now we're going to go to the left leg. Now that left leg is going to do all of the work. That right leg is stationary. Again, we're keeping our hips back, pressing down with the heel of our foot, keeping that core tight, putting all that load, all that pressure on that left leg. Remembering again not to lock out that right leg. Keeping a nice little bend in the knee. Great job, guys. Okay, good work. Keeping our hands on that fixed handlebar, we're just going to do a long stride on our fixed handlebar here. A long stride. Again, we want to make sure that we're pushing down with the heel of our foot, getting those knees up towards that fixed handlebar. That's going to get us that long stride that we're looking for. We want to make sure that we're not putting too much pressure on our fixed handlebar. We want a light touch there. We really want the lower body to be doing all the work, right? So like I said, we don't want to put too much pressure on that handlebar, swaying back and forth. We want an up and down motion on our Maxi Climber here. And again, for 60 seconds, we're just doing a long stride. Nice. Now we're going to get into a squat position. We're going to be doing for 30 seconds a slow burn squat. Keep those hips back. Make sure those knees don't go over the toes. We're going to be pressing down with the heel of our foot. Hold that squat. We're just going to be doing slow movements in that squat position for 30 seconds. You got this, guys. Hold that squat. Great job. Now for 30 seconds, we're going to be doing a climbing squat. So we're just going to go down and up with our hands still on the fixed handlebar. Down and up. Really pushing down with the heel of our foot so that we can get that back body working. Great job, guys. Okay, so for 30 seconds, we're taking a long stride again on our, keeping our hands on the fixed handlebar. Again, this is a lower body focused workout today, so we won't be using much of our moving handlebars because we really want to put that focus in our glutes, our thighs, our hamstrings, our calves. We really want to work that lower body. Okay, so for 30 seconds now, keeping our hands on the fixed handlebar, we're just doing a short stride. This is our active recovery here. Okay, so for 30 seconds, we're going to be doing that single leg press again. We're on our right leg. Again, we're pressing up on that right leg, keeping that left leg stationary. Light touch on our handlebars, not too much pressure there. Keeping those hips back, really driving up on that right leg. Making sure we're pushing down with the heel of our foot. Great job, guys. Now we're going to the left leg. Same thing. Putting all that load and all that weight on that left leg so that we can isolate that muscle there, the glute, the hamstring, the quad, the whole lower body. Great job, guys. Okay, guys, so we're keeping it moving. We're going back into a 30-second climbing squat here. That is, we're going up and down, like we're going up and down on a ladder. Okay, guys, let's get back in that squat position for a 30-second slow squat burn. Keep those hips back. Try to really hold that squat, pressing down with the heel of your foot. Good job, guys. Long stride here. Good. Okay. Great job. Okay, so we've earned ourselves a 60-second active recovery. Making sure that we're pressing down with the heel of our foot, keeping our core tucked in, making sure we're not pressing and leaning in on our handlebar or leaning back too far or swaying back and forth with our bodies. We're just taking a nice short stride here just to Shake all of those squats out, guys. Just a short stride. This is our active recovery. Okay, we're going into round 2. Now would be a good time to pause the video and grab some water. Okay, so now we're going back into that forward grip. We're going back into our long stride, just like we did in the warm-up. Pushing and pulling with those handlebars, getting a little bit of that upper body work in before we go back, focusing on our lower body. Okay, great. So now we're going back into that reverse grip. Our fingers are facing us, and we're continuing that long stride for 60 seconds. Being mindful to keep that core tucked in, making sure that our hips are back, pushing and pulling with those handlebars. Making sure that we're pressing down with the heel of our foot. Sometimes we can forget that and be pressing forward on our toes. We really want to activate the lower body by pressing down with our heel. Nice. Great job. Now let's put our hands back on that fixed handlebar. We're going back into that single leg press on our right leg, keeping the hips back as I just showed you. Really pressing up on that right leg, keeping the left leg stationary, making sure we're not locking out our knees here. Putting all the load on that right leg, really isolating that muscle there. Great job, guys. Okay, now we're focusing on the left leg. Really pushing up on that left leg, keeping the hips back, making sure again to remember not to lock that knee out. Keep that going. Awesome job, guys. Great job, guys. So now we're going to be doing a 60-second long stride again with our hands on the fixed handlebar. Just taking that long stride. Good job, guys. Okay, so let's take that squat position again. We're going back into that 30-second slow squat burn. Keep those hips back, guys. Don't hunch over or put too much pressure on your handlebar. Light touch on your handlebar. Let that lower body do all the work for you. Pressing down with the heel of our foot and holding that squat. Just slow movements. Okay, coming out of that, we're doing a climbing squat. Going back into our climbing squat. Going up and down. Coming back up. Going back down. Like we're climbing a ladder. We're climbing that ladder to success, guys. Good job. Okay, so for 30 seconds, we're going to be taking a long stride here. Again, we're just focusing on the fixed handlebar because we want a lower body focus, putting all the pressure on our lower bodies. Really just focusing on the lower body today. Great. For 30 seconds now, we're going to be going back into a short stride. Again, we want to make sure that we're not hunched over too much or leaning back too much. We just want to be straight up and down, keeping that core tucked in. Awesome. Now we're for 30 seconds. We're focusing on that right leg again, doing that single leg press, making sure we're not locking out our knees, keeping our toes forward, really driving up on that right leg, keeping those hips back so that we're not our knee is not going over our toe. Keeping good form here, guys. Pressing up. Press up. Okay, back to the left leg. Now that left leg is getting all the work. We're really pressing up on that left leg, keeping the right leg stationary, keeping those hips back, guys. Great job. Keep that going. Okay, so we're going to go back into that climbing squat again. We're keeping it moving, guys. We're working that lower body. We're going up and down, up and down. Really pressing back our hips, pushing down on our heel. Great. Now, back into that squat position. Holding that squat, we're going back into our slow burn squat. Nice slow movements here, but we're keeping those hips back so they can really work on those glutes. You got this, guys. Hold that squat. Awesome work, guys. Awesome work. Come on out of that. You did great. All right, you got to give that smile. Smile for that success. Okay, we're going into a 60-second active recovery here, or our 60-second cool down rather. You guys did amazing. We really focused on slower movements in this workout, focusing on the lower body, really putting that load on the lower body so that we can get that muscle activation in the glutes, the hamstring, the quads, the calves, our whole lower body, and getting the abs working. We just did a whole lot today, guys. No sprints today, just a full focus on lower body work. Nice. Good job, guys. That's our timer. 2 thumbs up. You did amazing. Great job, guys. I hope you liked that 20-minute lower body focus Maxi Climber workout. I hope that you're burning in those thighs, the butt, the hamstrings, all over. Towel off. Go grab some water, and I'll see you guys for the next workout. Bye.